Hello everyone and welcome to another week. We're here carting a bit of slurry. There's a bit of pressure on now. We have an awful lot to do for the rest of the week. We have a nice bit of slurry to do, and we've silage as well, but say everyone is flat out, to be honest with you. Even in the distance there, we're on top of a hill here. You can see an awful area of North Kerry. You can practically see all of it, and I can see a nice few beacons flashing down around that side, so plenty of work going on around the place at the moment. But yeah, sure, look, the slurry ban is there Thursday, today is Tuesday, and everyone is flat out trying to get slurry out before the ban, and that's the carry on. So yeah, I'm on my last field here now in this job, and once we've this done, I'll probably come up here early in the morning and roll it up. Once we've rolled up, the tankers will be out, and I will be going away baling most of tomorrow. So yeah, that's how it's going. We could possibly have more baling the day after. We have some raking to do, and we still have another silage job left after that. So look, maybe it might be left until for this year, but as far as I know, the farmer had intended on baling it this year, so I don't know. I haven't heard anything from him since. So yeah, that's kind of the update really. We're still pumping away, getting the slurry out. Like, as you know, we're splash plating, and we don't have that much pipe out. We've only, I suppose we have around 400 meters of it out, maybe 500. With 500 meters of it out is what we have out. But the tractor and pump is just there, so we're very close to it. But the last field we needed it all out, and I just pulled my pipe through my gap, and I'm spreading away here now again today. So unfortunately I'm not at the Fords Major. I'd love to be at it again this week, but maybe next week we'll be at it. So yeah, that's me for tonight. I'll stay spreading away here, and we'll get this job blown out, and we'll chat to you in the morning when we're going baling. Right, okay, I better get a bit of the silage filmed, because I didn't film any of the baling. I just made, I think I made 20 bales maybe, and I had to go because we had a bit of a breakdown with one of the tractors and the tank, so I had to go and sort that. And here I am now again. I am raking, and I will be going away from this very shortly again, so I'll be getting someone to take over from me. And so I better get a bit of the silage action filmed. I think we actually filmed this place last year. I worked here very late every year. I actually remember the year I was going to New Zealand, the evening before my flight, I was raking here. So it's always well out in the year when you're finishing up this job. And last year I think it was around the 16th of October when we were here at this as well, so it's always shoving on late. But yeah, anyway, I suppose we're in a bad old row of grass off of it at the same time. So yeah, that's the silage pretty much wrapped up. Maybe 2 more jobs to do, but I've no idea when they will be done. So we're using our class. Just finishing off this job with our class, because our pottinger is 99.9% traded in, so just to go and finalise that, and yeah, we'll have something new for next year, please God. But like I say, it's more or less set in stone. Just to kind of just go and do it, I suppose, is the final part of that deal. So yeah, anyway, look, I suppose it's very hard to talk about silage because there's so much of it done now this year, and the motivation for silage is well and truly gone out the window a long time ago. Look, just so much of it done this year. I hate when it drags on because you just want to get finished, but however, what can you do? It's all part of the job, and at the end of the day, it's all money, and I would never say no to the opportunity to go out and make a few quid. So yeah, so that's me for now. Like I said, later on, I might go mix and slurry once someone's here to take over for me, and get a few tanks mixed up, because there is pressure building to get it all out before the ban, and that's usually our biggest issue, is the slurry ban, and big pressure before it, especially with great weather. So yeah, that's kind of messing us up a bit. So yeah, I'll go at that once I'm finished, or once someone takes over from me. Hello and good morning everyone. We're off here. We're just going to pump a bit of slurry, and I have the 175 on the card because the TM is away tanking, so it'll be interesting to see how this works. But so far it seems lovely. I just took my back reeler on because I don't need the front one, and it should be very nice tractor with the card. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't cover it in slurry, but we'll see how we go. So once we're up and going, we'll show you a bit of the card in the way. Okay, so we're piping away. I've some of my blue hose out that I haven't used in a good while, and I needed to move a sleeve in it and things like that, but all is good now. We're flying away. Also, this stuff is pure water, so you know, you're going to get little leaks where you normally wouldn't get them when you have pure water, which is actually funny enough. This stuff will leak at every joint and every fitting if they're not 100%, and if it's any bit slurryish at all, like you can see there, you can't even see where I've travelled, but if there's any bit of slurry at all in it, it will seal every single one of those joints. They will not leak. So they're just funny that way, but that's the way it goes, I suppose. Even your sleeves there now, you'd have a small bit of a leak around your sleeves everywhere in this watery stuff, and the slightest bit of slurry, it'll just seal them. I suppose when a bit of dung just goes them, it kind of sticks there, or when you get a small bit of silage or straw or anything like that. And I suppose we won't mention what else you get in slurry. So yeah, it's a bit of a peculiar one, but you get massive output in this stuff. We're spreading exactly, hold on now, I'll check it. I'll just see when I was on the phone last. We forgot our walkie-talkies. Right, so we're spreading not even half an hour. We are 22 minutes, and we have about 4 feet dropped out of a 4-bay tank in 20 minutes. That'll tell you the output you have with the 2 splash plates. So yeah, crazy stuff. Anyway, once we've this one done, we've another 1 or 2 to do, and we've a pile of tanking. The tankers are out as well, so must get stuck into all of that and get this slurry out before the deadline. So yeah, sure, look, maybe when we're rolling up or blowing out, we've a different compressor this time, and we've Savage powered in it, and it's a brilliant job. So maybe when we're rolling out, we'll show you a bit of that. Well, we finished up our piping, and I went tanking in with the 175, and we're on our second last job. Yeah, we're on our second last job, but they're handy. We'll get this one blown out in an hour and a half, because there's 2 of us here with the tanks. We were already here spreading earlier on in the year, should we call it, and it's just empty them. And our next one in about 2 hours that way, which will bring us up to 7:30, 8:30, around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So just beating the bed. So that's always a nice thing to do. But anyway, that's all part of it, and that is the finish of slurry for 2021, and it'll be nice to be finished, to be fair, and just pack the stuff up and be concentrating on other things. And you know, it's another thing done, there's silage. I think we still have a bit of silage, so yeah, we're at silage again tomorrow actually. So look, it's the way farming has gone now. I think we're starting to get like our European counterparts and stuff. People are cutting stuff way more than they used to be. Tree cuts wouldn't be uncommon now, whereas I suppose from back 10 years ago it probably was uncommon, sorry. And now it's not really that uncommon. So maybe some people are cutting 4 times. I know we've a couple of customers will be aiming for 4 cuts next year, if not 5, depending on the growth obviously, but that's their aim, and that's kind of, look, that's the way it's going. That's light cut stuff, is that's the way farming is going in this country. So yeah, I suppose maybe a bit easier on us, because the lads that are cut 4 times, maybe they're cutting in between peak periods, and might be of help to us. I don't know, I think so. That's my theory on it anyway. So if they do it next year, we will know if that's the case. But we'll live and see. So we're going to stay spreading. We're going to get these tanks blown out of it, and we're going to finish spreading slurry for 2021, and that will be that. Yeah. So that's that for now. Right, so we finished up our slurry last night, and today we were at various bits and pieces, and now I am gone baling our second last bit of baling for 2021. I think, I'm not sure, but I think it is our second last job. So anyway, it's shoving on late for baling, but if the weather allows, there'll always be grass on. We've been in this field before. Some of you who are eagle-eyed will notice we reseeded this field in April, I would say, maybe start of April. I can't honestly remember, but half will go back in the videos, we'll know the date. So yeah, the drone was up here the last time we were here, and I'll stick it up again. But they've cut a tree. This is the 3rd cut off of it since, so to be fair, they've got a very good return off of it this year. And it's nice and smooth, it's lovely to drive across and everything. So yeah, turned out a very, very nice job, to be fair. Delighted with it. It's nice to come back afterwards and see how your work has worked out. You know, you try your best to get everything 100%, and it's nice to come back afterwards and realise that yeah, this is a perfect job. So yeah, I'll stick up the drone and we'll get a bit of the action of the baler going around the field.